Today we have a pair of sneakers it's kind of interesting to me.
Yeah.
Well, they're interesting for a few different reasons. Before we get into any sneakers, let us talk about the next Uncivilized drop. Right here. Uncivilized Shrimp Company. It's going to be a white t-shirt. There's also going to be a gray t-shirt. We really, really like how both turned out. And then we have the Uncivilized Shrimp Company dad hat in the all red colorway. That's the only hat that we're doing. For those of you who don't know, my brother and I got our very first sneaker collab. First ever sneaker collab. It was a huge deal for us. And I'll put a link in the description to the theme and the whole process behind this sneaker and why we chose the colors we chose and why we chose the materials we chose and just the entire process of this. But these are dubbed the BUBBA GUMP.
Yeah.
So BUBBA GUMP, or the Uncivilized GUMP, shirts and hat, and it's all part of these sneakers. Now the sneakers are sold out, unfortunately. So the shirts and the hat will be available to purchase next Friday, September 29th, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, MrFormerSimpson.com. We'll inform you with more details, and we will remind you all of the release. But just wanted to get that out there right now because as Bucket started wearing the hat, I've worn the t-shirts a couple times on Snapchat and stuff like that. And a lot of people have asked about them. So next Friday, September 29th, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, MrFormerSimpson.com. Okay, with that out of the way, let us dive into the sneakers.
Yep.
Let us dive in. Bam. Kyrie's. Shouts to the good people over at Kicks Are For Us for looking out on these. They were able to help us out a little bit and always do good business with them. So thank you to them as always. If you watch these videos regularly, you know that we do a lot of business with them. Now, pretty nice. Pretty spicy?
Pretty spicy.
Okay. And a little foreshadowing with the t-shirt.
Yeah.
This meme. We won't be able to show it for copyright issues, but let me close these back. Drum roll, please. Bang, bang. The Nike Kyrie 3 Mamba Mentality, a.k.a. the Bruce Lee's. Very nice sneaker. Now, this is not our size. Buckets and I wear a size 13. These are actually for a friend of his. You know, we do try to help people out, help friends out whenever we are able to or whenever we have access to something because that's just what you do. You know, that's a big thing. You know, people ask about, you know, how'd you get this sneaker? How'd you get that sneaker? A lot of it is just friends helping friends, and I think that that's important to know.
Yeah, we wanted these in our size.
We did want these in our size. Weren't able to get them, so still looking for a size 13. Thoughts on the sneaker? Let's let you. Sir Buckets.
I think they're fire.
They are fire. Best Kyrie ever.
Yes.
Okay. The Kyrie's had some dope colorways. The ones, I think they might have been called like the Dreams. Those were dope.
Those were the Christmas. They were like the Christmas ones. Those were really cool.
I guess these are better.
The Effect, which was the first colorway of the Kyrie 2.
Yeah.
Very cool. But to me, the Bruce Lee colorway is so dope. And like the fact that Kobe and Kyrie kind of came together, it's like a homage to Kobe.
I guess I agree with you. This is the best Kyrie ever as far as colorway goes. And maybe we're a little biased in fairness because Buckets and I love Bruce Lee, as you can see. Bang. You know what I mean? We love Bruce Lee. We grew up watching Bruce Lee movies.
I mean, this is the thing. It's going to be too far away there, but literally the claw marks
on his face.
Are these claw marks.
No, I know. And that's like, it's so classic.
Yeah.
We had an uncle, well, a friend of the family really, kind of called him an uncle. He lived with us for a while, right? He was actually a professional boxer, low level, you know, just like boxing in local gyms and stuff. But he was a professional boxer, taught us how to box.
Yeah.
But he also was huge on martial arts.
Loved martial arts.
Loved martial arts. And he literally like...
It was like a dojo in his basement.
He did when he moved into his place. So he lived with us for a while he got on his feet. And then he got his own place. And he had like this whole dojo set up with a boxing bag and a, all these different martial arts, accessories or paraphernalia or whatever you want to call it.
He had
nunchucks. He was the first one who put me on the nunchucks. Find the clip where I'm talking about nunchucks. Like, I was Will Ferrell before Will Ferrell. Now, we can't show the clip for copyright issues, but you have no idea. I almost just nunchucked you. When he came down the steps in Wedding Crashers, that was me as a 10-year-old. That and Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo. So I don't know really who to give the credit to, but nonetheless, we really got into it, and we really who doesn't love Bruce Lee? I mean, the dude was,
he's an icon.
He is the GOAT.
Yeah.
He is the GOAT. And so this is the best Kyrie colorway ever, in my opinion. And I just love it. Really cool, too, how they have the stitching on the side there.
Like the characters.
Yeah, I just think that that's dope with the Nike swoosh. Again, you have Kyrie, who's one of our favorite players.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not love watching him play? It's interesting to me that him and Kobe have become friends.
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, Kyrie is Kyrie, but he has that Mamba mentality.
Exactly.
He has that. You know, everyone doesn't have that. You know, people get mad at LeBron. LeBron's not Kobe.
Yeah.
They're different players. It's very hard to compare them.
Yeah.
Kyrie very much has that Kobe, that Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
And so...
And here we have it.
Exactly. And so here we have it, the Mamba mentality right here. If you could put a mentality into a sneaker, this would be it right here.
You have the Kobe logo with the Kyrie logo.
Oh, yeah. That's dope.
That's like a really cool touch.
Exactly. That's a very cool touch. So mixing the Kyrie and the Mamba, this is dope.
The thing is, like, imagine if, like, LeBron and Jordan, like, meshed on a sneaker.
Oh,
Like,
that'd be cool.
Like, the fact that these two signature athletes
Right.
made a sneaker together
Right.
is, you don't really see that. Just everything that probably went into this to making it happen
Yeah.
is super dope.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. And let's also talk about the fact that they sold out instantly.
Yeah.
These were hard to get.
Yeah.
And
We tried to get them. I tried to get them on the sneakers app.
No, I know. These sold out instantly, and you don't see that with Nike basketball really anymore. Yeah. Even LeBron's. You know, there was a time a few years ago, you know, LeBron 9s, even LeBron 10s early on,
Yeah.
where stuff really was flying.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe it even started with the LeBron 8s, but definitely the LeBron 9s.
Yeah.
Seemed like every
Every
colorway.
colorway.
I mean, Summit Lake Hornets.
Yeah.
LeBron 9s, like people were camping for.
Yeah.
So obviously that's not the climate that we're currently in. Stuff doesn't sell out the way that it did.
Well, that's why it's crazy.
That is why it's crazy. Yeah. So it's kind of cool, you know, and almost like breathe a little bit of life back into the Nike basketball line.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is I'm not personally a fan of the Kyrie 3 on court.
Yeah.
And that's because the cushioning setup is just not soft enough for me. Even for you, a guy who doesn't really care that much about the impact protection, so to speak, even you notice that these are, it feels like you're just jumping on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, so
especially in the forefoot.
Exactly. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Now, his pairs have,
so I've heard.
Yeah, have some protection there
Yeah.
and some Zoom Air or whatever it is. So it's a little bit different. I would love the sneaker because the traction is phenomenal, the lockdown is phenomenal. It's just not enough impact protection.
The traction is the
feature,
the key point.
Yeah, and the lockdown, I think. I mean, both are really good.
I guess those go hand in hand.
Yeah, it fits his game. So, and then of course they gave him a little bit of extra cushioning too. Really dope. Just love the scales on the side. It's a dope sneaker. I think the Kyrie line in general is a very aesthetic model.
Yeah.
I think it looks really good. I think that there needs to be colorways like this.
Yeah.
There just has to be. You know, when they release 30 colorways, all general release, nobody cares about them. There's no theme behind the sneaker. Or maybe there is a theme behind the sneaker, but there's just, maybe it's a dead theme or a boring theme, or it's like, you know, like a LeBron 13, 14, you know, dunk man. Like, nobody really wants that, you know? But when you can do something fresh and creative and new like this and pay homage to the GOAT, it's just really cool. I love that gradient fade on the midsole. Just dope. These are fire. Definitely my favorite Kyrie so far. You know, 1, 2, or 3. This is my favorite. You agree?
Yeah.
We agree. Leave a comment below. Let us know how you feel about this sneaker. Did you try to get a pair? Do you like the Kyrie line? Not so much. Are you a fan of Bruce Lee? If you're not a fan of Bruce Lee, then
hey, take a hike.
If you're not a fan of Bruce Lee, I don't know what you're doing with your life. But leave a comment below and let us know how you feel about this sneaker. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. As always, we really appreciate you. Got some interesting videos coming up. You know, we're going to try some different stuff, not just sneaker reviews, but sneaker-related stuff. But we've had some ideas for a while now that we're finally figuring out how to execute. So stay tuned. Going to have some really cool videos in the very near future. Subscribe if you have not already because it will enhance your life. This is Buckets. I am Foamy, also known as Foamshire, also known as a lot of things associated with class and elegance and
chandeliers.
There you go.
Champagne.
Exactly. Those types of things. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I'll leave it there.
Cuban cigars.
He knows. We are out of here.
Do I look kind of like Mario?
Yeah, a little bit. Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Mario.